Okay, so good morning, everyone, and I welcome to all the attendees who are joining us from different corner of world. And again, we have another webinar. Okay, as usual, we conduct webinar every week, but again, this is a very interesting webinar from Uni Athena, and like this webinar is quite unique. Okay, because this webinar is quite dedicated to IT and computing domain, and as you know, nowadays you can see uh, the trend of AI, that is artificial intelligence across the globe. Okay. And if we talk about advanced AI, then we usually listen about generative AI. So there are two things. One is AI, another is generative AI. Okay. So if we talk about generative AI, so we have, like there are a lot of tools coming into this domain where you can generate text, you can generate images, and you can generate music, and you can generate a lot of things by training the models. Okay. So for this reason, we have arranged this webinar, and like the best thing is that for this webinar, we have invited Mr. Anirban Paul, who is senior member of technical staff at Oracle India. Okay. So he is a guy who is working very closely to generative AI, and previously also we have invited him for this, like ChatGPT webinar. But over here, he will be getting more insight into generative AI, that how ChatGPT works, how you can boost your productivity at office level or personal level using just generative AI model. Okay. So without wasting any time, I would invite Mr. Anirban Paul to this webinar, okay, of Uni Athena, so that he can just focus on this generative AI tool, okay, which is ChatGPT. So over to you, Anirban Paul.
Good morning, everyone. So just to introduce myself, this is Anirban, and I have approximately 6 years experience in building various AI application and in the field of machine learning and data science. So currently I work as a senior member of technical staff at Oracle, and in today's session, we will dive deep into prompt engineering and application of prompt engineering using the most famous tool, that is ChatGPT. So without wasting much time, let's get started. How many of you are excited about it? How many of you know about it? Can I see some, like, people who know? Can you just write down that you know in the chat? Okay, I see a lot of people know it, and a lot of people are excited as well to know it. Okay, thanks, guys. So yeah, guys, so we'll get started. So first, the agenda of the session is to understand first how in the behind the scenes how ChatGPT works, and how do how, like, what does it take to create a compelling prompt in order to in order to get the best out of the AI that you are communicating with. Okay, so the first thing is OpenAI is the research laboratory who is responsible for building this tool. So before ChatGPT came into existence, there was something known as GPT, which was being developed for a long time, since around 2017, 18. GPT-1, GPT-2, GPT-3, it was coming up continuously, but it was not so much commercialized. We as a AI developer, we used to use them in a form of a API, or in a form of a library. We used to use it and build our own systems. But it is ChatGPT which came in 2022, around October, around end of 2022, and that has revolutionized everything. That has led to a mass adoption of AI, and following after that, many other tools also came out, and slowly the renaissance of the entire the renaissance of AI started happening. So previously, we were not getting recognized a few years back, but after this thing, we also started getting more work and more work in in our organization as well. And beside that, we also started getting a lot of recognition outside our organization as well. So all thanks to OpenAI, which is a research lab which has developed this tool. And OpenAI consists of OpenAI limited partnerships and its its parent company, which is a non-profit known as OpenAI. Now, obviously, they are into profit-making domain, but they are not into non-profit anymore. So the initial founders was Sam Altman, Elon Musk, and Ilya Sutskever, Zaremba, Greg Brockman, and John Schulman. These were the initial founders. Obviously, few of them are stuck around, and other people kind of went and created their own companies, or they are part of some other companies as well. So these were the initial set of founders, and now we all know Sam Altman is the CEO of OpenAI. So now, if you look at what is ChatGPT, ChatGPT is basically a transformer-based language model. Why it is a language model? Because it is trained on the entire English language, on the entire data that is available on the internet. So it has been taken petabytes of data, and on that, ChatGPT have been trained. And that is why it is known as a language model, because a huge corpus of language data has been used to train them. Okay, and it is a transformer-based model. We'll also understand what is transformers as well. So, like I said, it leverages the entire internet text training to excel in various language tasks, and it is also fine-tuned for a specific application. So, what is fine-tuning? Let's say you make a model, you make a generic model, and then you fine-tune it for different needs. Then it is known as fine-tuned for specific needs, basically specific application. So first, it was trained on a big corpus of a data, and then it was fine-tuned for specific application. Now you will see various other tools like Slide GPT, then SQL, text to SQL, okay, then Excel formula GPT. All these things are fine-tuned for a particular task. Okay. Now coming to the entire architecture of GPT 3.5, GPT-3, which your ChatGPT is based on, and it basically this is what is your transformer architecture is. Transformer architecture has a encoder and a decoder. There are two parts to it. A encoder, let's say you are trying to do a translation of English to French. So first, a encoder takes your English language, it converts into something known as encodings or embeddings, which are intermediate, which is basically an intermediate step in between. And then a decoder take these step, the intermediate encodings, and convert it to French. So the work of encoder is to take the English language and understand the context and create the encodings. The work of decoder is to take the encodings and convert it to French. So encoder understands the English context to the encodings. Decoder understand the embeddings to French translation. So this is the work of encoder and decoder. Encoder takes the English language, converts them into intermediate vector, context vector, and decoder takes this context vector, convert them into French. So this is what the encoder-decoder architecture is all about. This is what a transformer architecture, also known as transformers, and in other terms, it is also known as encoder-decoder architecture. So how was ChatGPT trained? We need to understand this in order to, this. If you understand this, then you can understand how certain things works in ChatGPT. So first of all, there were around 50 to 200 prompt annotator were hired by OpenAI. They were also known as labelers. Labelers, what they did is they, sampled some of the data set. From the data set, they sampled some of these prompts. Okay, let's say how to cook. Okay, or let's say how to cook certain food. Okay, or let's say how do I use a vacuum cleaner. These are prompts. Various prompts were sampled, and along with their prompts, the answer were also sampled. Okay, what will be the ideal answer? Once you have the question and the answer, a GPT 3.5 was fine-tuned on these question and answer. So now when you are fine-tuning, when you are training your model, your architecture kind of understand, for this question, this is the answer. For this question, this is the answer. This was the first part. In the second part, for a particular question, various answers were created. Okay. And as per the relevancy for the answers, the rankings was given. Okay. Let's say for question 1, the ideal answer is B. The second ideal answer is A. The third ideal answer is D. And the fourth ideal answer is C. So like that, various answer for a particular question was sampled. and ranking was given that this is the ideal answer. Obviously, you can answer this also, but this is a more ideal answer. Okay. So like this, the sampler kind of created questions, answer, fine-tuned the model, and then it also created question and multiple answers and ranked them also. Then a model was created to learn this ranking, that if the, let's say for this question, the question is how to cook, let's say a cheesecake. Okay, there were various methods that was given. Let's say 5 answers was given. Okay, there was a model trained to answer out of those 5 answers, which is the most relevant one. Okay, so a model was trained to answer the relevant most answer out of those 5 answers. So there was 2 things. First, the model was trained on question and answer. Second, the model was also trained on question and multiple answers and how to rank them. Now, top rank will be shown as the answer, and your model tries to learn that also. And the better your model does, the model was rewarded. So due to this reward, the model will always try to improve itself. Okay, if you give the right answer, I will give you a better reward. It's like training a kid. Okay, if you give the right answer, I will give you a fruit juice. Okay, so like that. So like that, ChatGPT was trained, and this took over years to train this. It is not a 2-3 weeks job. So now if you look at the various type of examples, these are the examples that we usually know when we started using ChatGPT. These were the examples that we initially started searching with. Explain quantum computing in simple terms. Do you have creative ideas for a 10-year-old's birthday? How do you make a HTTP request if you're a Java coder or a if you're a web developer? Then it has capabilities. It actually remembers what user said in the earlier conversation. So it actually remembers the context. You can keep on talking to it. Okay, till the time till a certain amount of time. After that, it starts having hallucination. Okay, it allows user to provide up with follow-up corrections. You can correct the previous concept which you have given before. And it is also trained to decline inappropriate request. If you give inappropriate questions, it will decline it. So these are some of the good capabilities. Beside that, it has some limitations as well. It may occasionally generate incorrect information. I have noticed that multiple times. It can produce biased information as well. Because it is trained till January 2022. Previously, it was trained till till September to 2021. Now it is trained till 2022 Jan. So now if you look at the uses of ChatGPT on a generic basis, ChatGPT can do language translation. It can do question answering because it is well trained on that. It can do text completion. So if you give it a fill in the blanks, it can complete it. It can do language generation as well. Obviously, since it can do language translation, it can generate also. And it can do summarization as well. It can do coding as well. Beside all these things, it can do coding. It can give you creative ideas for your reel, for your content if you are willing to make, for your like a video content if you are a YouTuber or anything. Okay. Advantages of ChatGPT are the quality of the text it generates. It's very high because it is trained on the entire internet corpus. So it understands grammars very well. It understands spellings very well. So the quality of the generated text is very, very high. The second is it is very cost effective. Instead of this, you might have to hire a person or a PA or a secretary who will do this for you. Now it is cost effective because of the uses of ChatGPT. So next is big vocabulary because it is trained on the entire data. So it has a very, very huge corpus of a vocab, and it is fast. And it is very easy to use. Anybody can use it. It just few clicks, you start using it, and it is very flexible also. There is no very complex system to use ChatGPT. First thing, the first application is in banking. It can be used for fraud detection. Let's say if you have lot of legal contracts, if you want to get the important things from the legal contract, let's say if you want to get the verdict details, if you want to get the payment terms, the party 1 details, party 2 details, that you can pass it to ChatGPT and ask like, can you give me all these details? It will give you. It can give you personal finance advice depending upon your goals. Let's say if you give your goals, your target in this many years, how much you want to collect, and your current salary, your current income. If you give it to ChatGPT, if you ask for personal finance advice, it will give it to you. It is obviously good for customer service. So you can use it for answering your question customer service and customer onboarding. So various type of customer experience improvement you can do. Second is in marketing, it can do keyword analysis, it can do SEO, it can create SEO, high SEO performing articles, high SEO performing blogs, and various types of newsletters, also newsletter article. So that's why it's very good in copywriting. You can create ad copy for it also. You can also again do customer feedback, generate customer feedback. You can use for content ideation, like let's say if you want to create content for next 15 days, you can ask ChatGPT, you can define your niche, define your market or target audience. It will create that content for you. Okay, and it can obviously do cold emailing because it can already do copywriting. So cold emailing also it can do very, very, very well. Okay, so how many of you guys, these things are new for you, guys? Can you all write down in the chat that is new for if it is new? Great, guys. I saw a lot of response from you all. That's great. Okay. So apart from that, there are a lot of healthcare requirement also, like in medical transcription. Sometimes we are not experts in medical languages and medical text and nomenclatures. So in medical transcription, if you give your prescription, it can understand the entire thing. If you give your reports, also it can transcribe and explain you in a simple term. Okay, it can help you in patient triaging. Let's say patients require a certain amount of things. You can do triaging uh, by using ChatGPT. You don't have to do it personally. You can just do it in an automated fashion. You can do customer patient facing assistants. There are hospitals which are building chatbots on top of ChatGPT so that they do not have to keep a person answer to customer queries. Patient record summaries. There are a lot of details about a patient that is kept by hospitals. You can summarize them, keep it a short form of it. Okay, and it can obviously help with research and reading various research paper, white papers, analyze them, read within a very short period of time. In academics, there are virtual tutoring. There are a lot of companies which are based on virtual tutoring. They are building, they are tutors, they are AI avatar tutors on top of ChatGPT, and it can do course registration, help you understand if give that customer experience to the students while registering for certain courses. It can help you in handling queries. Again, this is again a customer experience. It can help you with students engagement, and it can also help you essay writing and then article summarizing. Then obviously people who are in PhD, who reads a lot of research paper, who are author, who reads to refer to a lot of things, a lot of other books as well, a lot of other reference. They can also use it for reporting various reporting as a reporting tool. They can use it. In HR, you can handle incoming tickets because HR always get some sort of support request for certain small requirements. So for handling incoming tickets, for screening the candidates, for screening candidates resume also, you can use it, paste the entire resume and paste the job description. You can get the details about it. You can use ChatGPT for onboarding training because for these things, people keep a lot of induction program, 2 weeks induction program, 1 week induction program. You can automate a lot of things using ChatGPT as well in the backend. Okay, performance management. Performance management. When we go for performance management, the things that you have to write are huge. Nowadays, I fill my performance management using ChatGPT. I just give basic details about what I have done. Okay, in few 5-6 lines probably for each project, and ChatGPT will create an entire detailed thing as per how a performance appraisal report should look like. And then obviously for compliance issue, for anything compliance related documents, you can give it to ChatGPT and you can train it on it. And user, if they want to ask any compliance related question for your company, they can directly ask to ChatGPT and ChatGPT will be able to answer. Okay. Next thing is how do you communicate with ChatGPT? So there are various types of prompts you can do. Okay. First is the info seeking prompts. Okay. You are seeking certain types of information. Then improvisation prompts. Okay. Let's say if you are asking like, can I improvise certain, let's say you are creating a essay. You can ask, can I improvise this? Can I improvise this? Or can you improvise this? Can you improve the grammar? Can you improve the spelling? All these things. There are context based prompts where you can give the entire context. Let's say if you are if you are trying to solve a comprehension, okay, you give the entire content and you say, now I'll ask you a few questions, please answer the question from here. Or let's say if you give the entire job description and ask, can you give me the important things, skills that I should acquire in order to crack this job? These are context based prompts. Role-based prompts where you give ChatGPT a role. Let's say you give a role, you are an advertiser. Can you create a content for me which will generate the most amount of people to stop their scrolling and stop there and read my post. Okay, such kind of things. When you are giving it a role, then comes reflective prompts that if certain things are good, it is kind of like improvisation only. If you want to get a reflection about what you have done in the past and you want to just paste it that I have done this, what is good, what is bad. So you can take as a reflection also. So it is again, the repercussion is you will be able to improve yourself accordingly. So improvisation is post reflection. First you reflect upon what you have done and then you improvise it. So now this is the formula to create a good prompt. Okay. Start from this colored part. Okay. The first thing that you have to focus on the context. So you have to give it a context. You are an experienced content writer with high levels of expertise and authority within the tech industry. This is the content. The task is the next part. Your task is to write content that will be published online on websites, social media, and email newsletters and advertisements. So the first two parts are context and task. Then you give the instruction that how the style of the content will be. Will it be informative, friendly, engaging? Okay. While incorporating humor, witty, if you want to make it witty, if you want to make it funny. Okay. Real life with real life examples. That is like an instruction about the tone of it. Then you clarify that I will provide you with a topic or series of topics. You will come up with an engaging article for every topic. It's like a clarification. Okay. That do you understand this? All these things. So this is the entire formula. CTICR. Context, task, instruction, clarify, and then refine it. Refine comes after it generates some answer. You can refine it. Like, I want a better answer. Oh, okay, you're giving a wrong answer. Please, can you refine it? So that is what the formula is. Context, task, instruction, clarify, and refine. Okay. Got it, guys? Do you all know about this formula? Everybody knows about this formula? Okay, so these are the things. So now, guys, till now, what you all have been doing, you have been generating prompts just like that only. Okay, now if you do it like this, then you can get the best out of an AI. And refinement, we have been doing for a long time. Okay, refinement is like, I don't write it, I don't like it, please generate in a better way. That is what refinement is. Okay, so we never knew the structure about a particular prompt. Okay. So these are optimization two ways in order to optimize your prompts. First is, let's say you want to give a role. Imagine you're a business development expert with a 15 plus years of experience in supply chain. This is how you give a role which will have a context. Next is the output. Message and email must be informative. Then it must be clear with a call to action. Okay, it must have some humor. Okay, so like that, if you want to give a styling output. Okay, then you have to be very specific, very targeted. Imagine you want to invite X to discuss how your supply chain management services can help their business reduce cost and increase efficiency. When you want to target to a very specific type of people, then be very, very specific. Don't write generic things. Okay, you can add a condition also. You must select the right case study to be mentioned in emails and links, LinkedIn messages from the list. Last is you can provide a data also. Your company description is ABC X blah blah blah. and your target client description is this, blah, blah, blah. Now, according to your target client, please generate the entire pipeline or please generate the entire content idea for me. So these are the ways you can optimize your ChatGPT prompts. These are some of the examples. Okay, simplifying a complex topic. Let's say, hey, ChatGPT, I want to learn about blockchain. If you just paste, I want to learn about blockchains, then you will not be able to understand. It will explain you very in a complex manner. So please do write like this. I want to I want to learn about blockchain. Please explain me blockchain in simple term. Explain me to I am a 11 years old. When you specify like this, the content that comes out is very powerful and is very easy to understand. I also sometimes write like this, guys, when I don't understand a new concept. I want you to act as an advertiser. Okay. You will create a campaign to promote a product or a service of your choice. You will choose a target audience, develop key messages and slogans, select the media channels for promotions, decide on any additional activities needed to reach your goals. My first suggestion request is I need help in creating advertising campaign for a new course that teaches people about the best prompt to use for ChatGPT. If you write such detailed way, you will get the answer. The output will also be very detailed. This is a job interview simulation. You can ask ChatGPT that I am giving you a job description and please create a job simulation for me such that you are an interviewer and I am an interviewer. You'll keep on asking me question and I'll keep on answering. Okay, give the job description and just ask ChatGPT, create a interview simulation for me. Make ChatGPT write like you. You can give your content, small content about your past type of content, and you can ask, please, can you create posts like this on a certain topic? You can also give content like about Elon Musk. You can ask like, can you create content like Elon Musk on a topic, let's say blockchain, or on a topic, let's say fat is bad for your heart. Okay, so it will create content like how Elon Musk write on his Twitter. Okay. So yeah, so at the now what we will do, this is the entire theoretical concept that I had to cover. Now we will go into ChatGPT as well. So how do you search ChatGPT, guys? You just go over here, just search chat. It will open chat.open.ai. Okay. So now see these are I use ChatGPT on a daily basis. Okay, for every small things I do use it. Okay. So beside that, guys, you have seen like how much extensively I have used today only. Today itself only I have used it so much. Okay. And in particular chats, I have so many chats available. Okay. So if you want to write a new chat, just you can start writing. Let's say if I want to start a business. Okay. So let's say I want to start a business. Please generate ideas for me. I am into health, let's say health and fitness. I like eating healthy. I am a developer as well, and I have time of 3 to 4 hours in a day to build a business. And beside that, if you want to write beside healthy, you can also write like I like consuming, let's say, high nutrition. You are basically giving your passion. Like you have to tell what you want to do. Like I am guiding the AI to generate answer like this. Okay, to generate answer regarding health because I like it. Let's say if you like food, then you write that I like eating, food from outside. So you write that I have a big knack for good food. So you write that I like this. So I'm writing this. So I am assuming I have pretty much the expectation is set that the kind of kind of response it will generate also is as per my liking only for food, for health. Okay, so I very well know that it will generate answer regarding that only. So now give me ideas how I can do it, how and what business I can build. See, I have given it. Now it will start generating. Okay, it is saying nutrition and fitness app. Okay, it is also saying healthy meal, online fitness coaching. Okay, that seems good. For healthy recipe blog and ebook, fitness and nutrition e-commerce store. Okay, smart nutrition tracker. So I think this is something that interests me. Okay, I think I have enough knowledge. I can help. Okay, let's say. Okay, now I can ask. Okay, this idea interests me. Can you choose a name for this? Give multiple names. The name should be very cool, let's say, and motivational. Okay. Okay. These are the names: Peak Performance, Zenith Fit, Fit Rise, Aspire Fitness, Vitality Vibes, Fit Quest. Very good, good names. Okay. Now, okay. I want a target audience for this business. Who can pay me high ticket coaching fees? Please suggest a target audience. High income professionals. Okay. You can target executives, entrepreneurs, lawyers, doctors, and other professionals. You can also target athletes and fitness enthusiasts, affluent individuals seeking lifestyle improvement. These are the target audience, guys. So this is like, if you know this, like somebody who is into social media, you can target, you can set your ad target as per these things. Okay. These are the profiles. Companies investing in employee wellness to improve productivity. You can target them also for a corporate wellness program. Okay. And you can, sell bulk orders to them. Okay. Now give me, see, it has given you the pricing strategies also. Give me, let's say, give me the negatives of this business. We should also see the negative side as well. Give me the negatives of the business. Starting an online fitness coaching program is targeting high paying clients, can be lucrative venture, but it also comes with share of challenges. High competition is there, marketing and acquisition cost. Okay, demand for high quality content and services. Okay, so quality and content is something that we have to solve. Okay, that is obviously these are also there. Okay, customer retention is something that you will have to do yourself. When you fulfill your clients very well, you will be able to do it. Okay, let's say demand for high quality content is there. So demand for high quality content and quality content. So can is there. So can you create content ideas for my fitness business targeting uh, entrepreneurs, let's say entrepreneurs and job goers. Okay, let's see. It will create highly content. It will help you. It is saying, see, blog post you can create, maximize your productivity with 30 minutes workout, nutrition tips for high performance entrepreneurs. Okay, see, when you create such targeted content, you are able to relate to these people more. That's how you tap onto these people. If you create generic content, then you cannot tap onto these people. If you just write just for anybody, then it will not create. If you become a specialist for a particular segment of people, then you can charge high amount. Just as an example, Skoda is more costlier or a car from let's say Ferrari is more costlier. Obviously Ferrari, because they are a specialist in sports car. Okay, they do not sell just any car. Okay, they are specialist in their quality, in their branding, everything. So they only target certain segment of the market, and they are way more revenue and then normal ordinary car makers also. Okay. So if you want to create highly niche content, you'll have to do like this. Okay. Now, now see, it has created various channels and various medias through which you can spread your content. Okay. Now you can take one media. Let's say Facebook. Can you, or let's say Facebook Reel, can you create 15 days reel content for my business? The content, see, now this is how you structure your prompts very well. The content should have a good hook. The content should be a scroll stopper, and people should get motivated to start the journey with me. The content should with me. Okay. The content should also hit the pain points of the target audience so that they are able to relate. See, such detailed way, if you write, you will get detailed answer and you will get niche content, very specialized content. Okay. Creating 15 days real content for your online coaching. Unlock your peak performance with 3 quick workouts. See, entrepreneurs, job goers face a lot of time crunch. So you will have to make the content in such a way. Feeling drained by midday, boost your energy with these quick office workouts. Okay, because I have mentioned it, they are job goers. Okay, demonstrate these 3 simple exercises that can be done. It is telling you how to design the content. It is also telling you what is the pain point, lack of energy and time. Call to action is start today, see the difference, join us for more quick and effective routines. This is the call to action. I have not mentioned it to ask for a call to action, but it has given that also. Then entrepreneur's guide to healthy eating on the go. No time to eat healthy. Check out these nutritious snack ideas. Now, see, I have created 15 content. Now, if you can take these content, let's say I take 1 day's content and I just ask is, can you create 10 more ideas on this topic with hooks, and call to action. Let me write CTA, just CTA will do the job. And pain point, like above. See, we started from a passion of liking health and fitness and want to build something on your own. From there, we have entered towards content making also. Okay. Now imagine how much time you are saving, guys. How much do you feel that you would have spent on a PAs, or how much time you would have spent in order to design this entire structure previously, let's say a few years back? You, first of all, you would have been lazy, first of all, in doing this thing. Okay. Now, guys, you can do this within few minutes. Last 5-6 minutes, we have generated so much content. Got it, guys? See, it has generated 10 contents from one topic. Now, from each of this topic, you can generate more 10 contents. Okay, it is multiplying so fast. So guys, this is the power of ChatGPT. Now, guys, this is just only fitness business I'm talking about. Any business you can do like this. Okay, let's say I search for a SEO jobs, SEO jobs, let's say. Okay. So let's say if I go to any job, for example, let's say this one. Okay. And it has mentioned some of the things. Okay. So let me copy this, go to ChatGPT, write a new prompt. From this JD, tell me the important things I should focus on. See, it has given you a details about the roles and requirements. Sometimes the JD might not be so clear. If you want to get details about that particular JD, this is how you get the details, guys. Now you can prepare. Now, can you create interview simulation for me for this role? It will start creating. See, interview simulation. I could have asked, like, you do not answer, let me answer. Okay. So I can answer like this also. Okay. Now let's say if you are somebody reading a research paper, let's say a research paper on, let's say ML. Okay, let's say papers with code. I am just taking a random research paper. Let's say this is a research paper I am taking. Okay, I can take this research paper. I can paste it. I have just pasted a little bit. Explain this in detail. See, it is explaining me our white paper as well, research paper as well. So this is the power of ChatGPT, guys. I am pretty sure you guys have only used it for how to cook this, how to cook that, but not in a not in a manner such that your ROI from that could be so high. Got it, guys? Did you all guys enjoy about how detailing, how things can come out from a AI system? Guys, did you all enjoy it? Was it an eye opener for a lot of you? Okay. So yeah, guys. So I wanted to cover that in today's webinar. Okay. So we will definitely share the prompt. So share this. Beside this, we also have 1,000, ChatGPT prompt, 1,000 plus ChatGPT prompts collection as a bonus to all of you. So which Prashant will talk about. I'll just give you a little bit of idea what the prompts will have. The prompts will have these things. See, these are the things the prompts will have. The prompts will have various prompts from sales. See, there are various prompts from sales, from business. Okay, generate a press release announcing for our company's rated partnership, write a script for a video testimonial from a satisfied customer. Okay, from UI, UX, email marketing, cold DM, blog writing, cold emailing, psychological frameworks, content creation, Facebook ads. Okay, so many things from various domain. There are various prompts that I have collected and I have made this available for you. Okay, so this will be part of your bonus as well. Okay, so with that, guys, my part comes to an end, and I think Prashant will take over. Thank you, everyone. Over to you, Prashant.
Thank you, Anirban. This was really nice session. And you were talking about prompts. Okay. So I just wanted to add over here that these 1,000 plus prompts have been added in our ChatGPT course. Okay. So those who are really interested to get into this prompt. Okay. So the PDF form of this prompt is available in the section, a special section over there. Okay. And they can access this course on the Uni Athena website or short course section. Okay. And I can see a lot of queries are there that we are not able to access this course link. Okay. So what you can do, guys, you can go to www.uniathena.com. Okay. And then over there you can search ChatGPT course, and ChatGPT course will be there. And trust me, it's completely free. Okay. You don't have to pay anything. But yeah, if you really want a certificate from UK, that is Cambridge International Qualification, okay, so over there you have to pay for the certificate. Otherwise, learning ChatGPT is free on our platform. Okay, so if it's not necessary that you go for certification, but yes, if you acquire this certification from CIQ UK, and if you submit this certification in any office or anywhere you're working, so obviously you will be given priority because now you are an expert of generative AI. Okay, so at least this is a very powerful tool, and you can generate as much as content as you want. Okay, And also, as Mr. Anirban discussed, that we have a lot of like versions coming out for the ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is getting more powerful. Okay. So Anirban, we will be taking some questions, okay, and queries, and after that, I will discuss a little bit more about Uni Athena short courses. Okay. Before that, okay. So let me take few questions. Yeah, there one important question is there, that how this chat GPT can be useful in IT domain, since this attendee is working in IT and software development.
Yeah. So see, personally, I am in the IT domain only. I am a AI developer, software developer. So I, throughout the time, my work is, applying these things in various AI building and software building only. So if you look at my past history, I'll just show it to you. See, guys. So this is the I generate codes. Now see such long codes I generate from using ChatGPT only. Okay. So see, now these codes are very tail end task for me. These codes are nothing very important, but I still need to do it. They are not need of the hour, but they are needed. So previously we used to waste a lot of time in writing these tail end codes. Now I give it to ChatGPT. ChatGPT will do in seconds. Okay. So I usually, use it for my code generation for small codes. Obviously, big model development code and all, I cannot do it. Okay, because those codes are really long in nature, and those code requires a lot of logical building. So that's where your work will also be important. But over here, these tail end kind of tasks can be easily done, and it can save you a lot of time. So I think that is the first thing. Other than that, in job search and all also it can be used. You can take the job description like I told you and search for them, and prepare an interview for them like that.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul, like one question I can see, there is a repetitive question, okay, that ChatGPT can plot complex graphs, they can analyze data. So I think you have to make clear one thing, that we have different versions of ChatGPT, and what is the potential of different versions, if you can compare those versions.
Yeah, so if you go to ChatGPT 4, if you can take the membership and go for it, it becomes multimodal. You can share images, graphs, and everything, and you can learn about them. But otherwise, you can explore tools like Gemini and all. Also, they over there you can put screenshot or images, and you can get answer from there also, and you can generate a lot of other things as well, which ChatGPT